You groggily look up and see them through the pounding fell energies coursing through your lightning-addled body. Yes, you spot the other two coming to the rescue.
The rescue, I got it.
He's in control.
Or we say, oh, he's found one of his kind, and we just leave him be.
Just two doggies playing.
It's interesting.
And one looks pretty spent.
What do I want to do? I will stay. No, I don't want to stay around. That seems bad. I see those two. I know one of them can heal, but they would heal me. So I think, I'm okay. Annihilation, pretty scary, but what a chance it did me 3 goes in a row. I will ready. Nah, fuck that. I'll run up to him and attack him with the rapier. I want this to work at one point, stupid rapier. 23.
You stab him. You stab him mightily with a rapier.
And see, they just look me. They see me being great. They weren't on the screen yet when I ran to the tree. So they're like, "Whoa, he just the tree just exploded. Look at him run at them. 13 damage. Whoa."
Nice.
Then I'll try to grab him with my claw. Scratch. Or I could use some bonus action to disengage and run away again. How hard did I run there? Like 15? Yeah.
You have to stand up as well.
Nah, I landed on my feet. I'm like a cat.
We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend.
You're not like a cat, you're like a dog.
We'll say you landed in a square. You're talking. You to stand up, and you've used your movement.
How? What I did? Couldn't reflex save to land on my feet. What? All right, then I guess
Be
we
thankful I didn't fucking make you take the full damage.
Very thankful. D20 plus claw.
Got him.
Oh, I'm rolling good on the damage dice.
The fucking damage. Yeah, you're scratching him up.
7
Okay,
damage.
that's the end of the third turn. Talia and Shalon roll into.
Roll high initiative. Please.
I rolled a 11.
No, one more round. Doable.
You're doing good so far.
Okay.
I have very little in the way of healing for you right now, man.
It's okay.
Very little.
It's okay.
Wait, you
I don't
fucking.
need
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I don't
last
need
one.
it.
Okay. The hound
It retreats.
doesn't seem to notice your companions coming,
Ooh.
and instead
extremely
of
stealthy.
going up, doing anything about them, just simply tries to bite you, but does not hit. You sway nimbly out the way, and its jaws close on thin air. Shalon.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot it with a bow.
Okay.
With a
That's
bow.
the
You're gonna
thing.
shoot it with a bow, not with an arrow.
Shoot my
Okay.
bow at it.
Okay. How much damage you both do? 2d10. Pretty heavy.
Longbow, it's D8. I don't know why. Yeah.
No, crazy.
Okay, go on. Shoot.
Still Light of the Moon.
Yes, there is moonlight. Because I said that's how Silas saw the body, which
That
is
is
like,
true.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
I'll
it's-
let me add body real quick.
Okay.
26.
I think that
Wait
is.
a minute as well. I'm trying to think if I have some other elf bullshit on this.
On the
What the fuck's
damage?
that, Chris?
It's the body.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was against the tree.
Nah, it's lying in the middle of the road.
Go find the right one.
No. It's cool. There's a dang cat on it though. So I'm gonna.
Sorry, yeah, 26 hits.
Okay, cool.
By the way.
I can remember if like there was something I was reading and I thought it might be later on where I crit on 19. So I do not. I just want to.
Who's put a fucking hat on it?
No way.
Uh,
That's how I get my hat in the picture, Chris.
for 7 damage.
Nailed it.
And
Hey, Jacko, I need a
do
flanking,
have
buddy.
A bonus action spell
I'm coming, man.
that I want to use.
Good, I'll delay my action till the end.
Perfect.
No,
wait.
that'll be it
I'm not collect.
for me.
Okay, so suddenly an arrow sprouts from the flank of the Fellhound.
I'll come
Nice.
Silas.
Pretty tempting to wait for the sneak attack, but that seems pretty meta. Seems pretty.
That's not really.
It's not? Okay, good.
I
I
think
have
so.
permission from the DM to do it.
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely.
delay my turn to the end of the round?
You
then?
can't delay your turn, but you can prepare an action.
Okay. So I'll use my bonus action to still claw at it. We're doing a little, you know.
Sure.
But actually, no, I'm gonna buy it this time and give it the walking curse.
Around the full moon, it turns into a dog.
15?
I'm actually uncertain. Let me see. Yeah, that's AC.
That's AC.
That's
Nice.
AC.
So it is infected by the walking curse and takes 3 damage. And then I'm like kind of, you know, sidestepping my feet, looking for that perfect angle in which I can strike it, and that perfect angle might arrive when Jacko gets it. If he gets
Okay,
it.
so
He
what
does
you're
not,
saying is you prepare an action to attack it with your rapier when Talia is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, but I was saying it more.
But I'm still pretty far,
Yeah,
dude.
but
I'm not.
if you don't say the specific words, then
Okay.
I'm 50 feet
Or
away.
It starts to act again.
you gotta say, I prepare an action to X when trigger.
Can I say or?
No.
No. Bullshit. Okay, then I will just do it. I will ready my attack to attack right before it starts to attack me, or it makes an action.
Ah, clever, clever. Talia.
Okay, well, I'm gonna double move, I guess.
Thank you.
And I just got right up to it without, you know, obviously gonna take a little detour to not step on
Oh, the guy.
On the hat.
body. Can I double move and bonus action? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll use my level 2 ability. Is a shout, a battle shout. And then let's see, it has to roll fortitude save.
Damn, sounds cool.
Fortitude. What was this Pathfinder?
Constitution
Stamina,
save.
Jack. Oh my god.
Stamina, Jacko.
Fortitude, man. Jack, it's been a while since you
So
played that.
many editions away. He has to make a
Constitution save.
stamina saving
Yeah,
throw.
so
Jacko.
wait, let me actually
You just said that and you were
read
like,
it out loud. Yeah. So shot.
Probably fails.
Nice.
So it
Wait,
takes damage
shout?
equal to my proficiency bonus. So 2.
What a shout.
What's the DC?
8 plus 2 plus 13.
It does not save, so it takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
Of any particular kind.
Thunder damage.
Okay. It actually takes all the damage then. Boom. Nailed it.
Are you maintaining the shout, Jacko?
Yeah, I have to like on following around. So I have to use my bonus action to maintain.
Okay, so a thundering roar echoes through the forest as Talia shouts very manlily for a.
If you ever played World of Warcraft, you'd know that Night of Warriors know how to shout.
By the way, how long has it been since we first fought the orc?
15 minutes?
Okay.
You said I spent 20 minutes running here, Chris.
Was it 20 minutes up the road? I thought it was 15.
You said 20. But
Okay,
Consistency.
well then it's been like a couple of minutes, so 22 minutes.
Yeah.
In that neighborhood. Okay, it's turns about to begin. So Silas, your bonus, your ready action, prepared action triggers.
Ah, you fool. Now you're here, I can't miss, but it would look bad. Yeah. Better when I didn't have the sneak attack.
You stabbed
That's
it.
kinda hurt.
Okay. Having now been shot and yelled at, the Fellhound becomes aware of the presence of the new foes. It turns towards you, Talia, opens its jaws wide, and inhales sharply. Do you have any mana?
Once.
No.
And nothing happens.
Man, you see, it really should be able to sense that. The fucking like, come
Yeah,
on.
I think it can smell it or some shit. I guess
Yeah,
not.
it definitely has a permanent detect magic spell, but it's also challenge rating 3, and I didn't want to fucking. Guys.
Okay.
I see. I see.
That's very nice of you. You would have had it.
Shalan.
Would have had it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with a bow again. 'cause,
Ian's feeling fortunate that the orb of fucking bullshit destruction rolled 8 damage on the 46.
Nice. 8 damage on 46. That's not
takes 13 damage.
nice.
Oof, the crit.
Yeah.
Another arrow sprouts right from its face.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be it. I don't want to spend mana right now.
Probably a good idea considering the enemy.
Silas.
Okay, it's kind of.
I will attack it with the rapier. What's that cool, Chris?
Wow, fucking hits.
Of course, of course.
Never miss Silas. Never damage either.
What do you mean it's a 13?
Never
What are you
damage.
talking about? It's not bad. Not bad at all. And then I'm going to attack it with my claw. No, yeah, it's already been affected with the curse. I don't do that again.
What is the effect of the Worgen curse? by the way?
Ian's just fucking talking out
I
of
mean,
his
you
ass.
say that, but in all the lore, that's how it is.
It's a fucking demon, really. You
Okay,
just drank
okay,
its
okay.
blood. You're now a fell orc, okay?
Sweet. Sweet shit. What
Fell-
am I
The blood of, you drank the blood of
Orc.
Manaroth, except it
Missed
wasn't
one.
Manaroth, it was a shitty demon. So you're like a shitty orc.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, you missed with the claw.
Mm-hmm.
Talia.
Talia, kill it.
Alright, I raise my sword considering it's distracted. And I'll go for a swing downwards on its head like area. 19.
You get it right in the head-like area.
Yeah, I was about to say.
For 5 damage, man.
You make fun of that one, Chris. Make fun of that one.
And I will
Jacko.
action surge because I can hear the laughter from the woods.
Like, another 5 damage incoming.
The body on the ground's like.
Wait, does action surge also give you an extra bonus action?
No, it is
No.
a bonus action to do, I believe.
No, it's not a bonus
No, it's
action
not?
to do either. It is
It-
completely
it's
free
just,
thing, but it doesn't
okay.
know you only get a free action.
Yep.
Yeah.
20
Another hit.
Even more.
for 6 damage.
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
And then I will. And you need to roll. Will continue my shout, and he needs to roll another save thing. Otherwise, take 2 more damage.
He takes 2 more damage.
You
Fucking
get to
yes.
save every round.
I think so. Oh, I don't know if they just are affected. As long as I maintain it, that seems kind of broken.
On
Yeah,
its
maybe.
turn, it could legitimately attack either of you. It decides to try and bite Silas.
Idiot.
Good call.
Idiot. Though.
15 or 14? I shall
They
confirm
both miss.
which it is. Okay, they both miss. It is a 15.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Misses.
Just about, baby.
Silas
Just
narrowly
about.
avoids the jaws of death.
What do you mean? I had it.
Shalan.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish it off with the bow.
Shooting into melee, I'll have you.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
not Pathfinder. Yeah,
You hit it.
and do 10
You
damage.
kill it. It
Yeah.
disappears in a puff and a shrieking howl of fell energy.
Hmm.
Boom.
Nice. Nice.
I'm kind of eyeing the Worgen to see if he.
I'm eyeing you back.
There's some
They
eyeing
begin
going
to
on.
eye each other up and down. It's a little awkward. It's like a mating dance.
We're just mastering the glances. Like we're,
Sorry
we're
about that
syncing.
whole thing with the sight of a loon.
Hey, Jacko.
Hmm.
The way your shout works, by the way, it actually takes damage every time you do a weapon attack equal to your proficiency bonus. Not just when you
Oh,
use it.
okay, it's not okay.
Just
So
so
it's
you know.
yeah, so that didn't matter this time, but yeah, cool.
Oh, I would have taken an extra 2 because you hit it twice, right?
Yeah, but also there were 2.
No, but I mean, like, you maintain.
Oh, so in the second run I hit twice, and that's why.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Alright.
So it's like every time you hit it, you shout and it takes some extra thunder damage.
It's
No,
pretty
just
much
means
how it
while
works
you're
in WoW,
shouting,
let's be
While
fair.
you're shouting, your attacks are empowered.
It's like a key eye. Okay.
Whenever you ignore pain. Yeah.
Right. I'm looking a bit groggy, but I'm kind of looking around to see if I see any signs of the big orc.
There's like an exploded tree, but that was a sign of this thing.
Do we hear any screaming in the like in the distance?
Give me perception checks.
7.
If
9.
anybody's survival is better than their perception, then they can substitute that. Just tell me
Might
what the
be.
new roll would have been. You can't roll again.
Damn it. What?
Tell me what it would have been with your survival
It
bonus.
would have been 2 less.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Them some rolls, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe the dead guy hears something.
Um.
So I say to the Worgen, I take it
None
from
of you
your
notice
okay.
anything.
Yeah. I say to the confused Worgen, take it from your confused look. You didn't see where the orc was headed.
I shake my head.
That might prove problematic. I look at Shallan and say, do you happen to know how warlocks function? Do they need souls to regenerate? Is it looking for prey?
I did roll a nat 20 on the check against the warlock earlier. Do I know much about them? That was last session, I know. but
Wasn't that on the check against the Voidwalker? Because you
Yeah,
knew
it
everything
You're right,
about
it was.
how...
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We
Go
haven't
ahead and give me
rolled for
another
warlocks yet.
Arcana.
Can I try as well?
Yeah, we can have more Arcanas.
I mean,
Bring on the
pretty
Oh, well,
light on the whole
Straight
Arcana knowledge. But, oh, I have a +2, so get
I
fucked.
rolled 2. What's with the nat 1s today, though?
Zeros?
No.
Silas is feeling
The
it.
body on the ground knows slightly more than Silas.
Yeah, that's probably why they killed him.
You knew too much.
I mean, it's like, since being dead, he knows slightly more than Silas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's seen what a warlock can do firsthand. So he's got experience with it. You know, Talia, that warlocks are. You know, in broad terms, that warlocks can sustain themselves by draining the life of others. And as you glance about at the ground around you, you can make more perception checks to look for the blood again, because you
Oh.
didn't roll so badly the first time.
Even
My
better
turn,
this
apparently.
time.
My turn.
Oh, I will.
Oh!
Oh, Jack also will good.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay,
it's good
and
to see that second
as
chance.
Talia puts voice to this thought that they can use the life of others to heal themselves, you realize that the trail of blood leading from southwest to northeast is thick on the ground up to the body, and then like immediately after the body begins to dwindle rapidly until sort of 10-15 meters on, it's completely it definitely shows signs at first of continuing to head this way, but it dwindles, and so 10-15 meters on, it's completely gone. There's no blood trail whatsoever left.
I kind of growl under my breath.
I guess I would have been. I'm gonna say with that one, I was busy checking the corpse to make sure there was no storm, like actually a corpse and not.
I mean, I kind of like it, like role playing out of your flaws, you know.
No, it's just that's why. Like,
Yeah.
No.
The DM has ruled
makes
itself.
sense to me.
I
Makes
will
sense
my
to
never
me
want
as
to start
well.
banging on a hot chick because
There is
She's
one right
rolling
next to
into
you, as I
flowers.
recall. What did Talia roll on her hotness again?
I am I don't know. I forgot. I do remember that we were supposed
The campaign can't go though. We just left Goldchild.
we were supposed to have a hotness 20 goblin in our party, but
Alright, so I kind of look at I'm kind of looking at the ground. I kind of walk maybe 10 feet north, and then realize it's kind of completely gone. I kind of stomp annoyed back over here.
Stomp.
Kind of growl under my breath. Like,
Good roleplay. Have inspiration.
thank you.
So-
Nice.
so I look at both of you and say, so is anyone familiar with the surrounding areas, perhaps?
Yes. Not extremely.
It's going really hard now.
I would do that. Can you get 2 inspirations?
No.
I've not been here long. I don't know that much about it.
what I know of humans is that there's farms bloody everywhere, so we might have trouble locating this particular orc if it has enough prey to feast on. I do not believe it would target the Northshire Abbey, rumored to be quite populated with tourists and the like, so...
After all, Blackrock Orcs have never targeted Northshire. In fact, you know what? You know what? Everyone
History?
roll me a history check.
Okay.
Nice. There's 3 nat 1s already today. Let's know.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good, especially with your bonuses.
Chris pulls out banging hot chick right next.
Okay, so like, yeah, so it like this, the thought occurs to you, Talia, as you're voicing that opinion, like as you're saying, I doubt it goes to north, and like you remember it, like suddenly it comes to you 5 years ago, around the time of the Cataclysm, shortly after the time of the Cataclysm, Blackrock Orcs opened a tunnel from the Burning Step, a feat previously thought impossible. The Blackrock Orcs managed to open a tunnel from the Burning Steps underground through the mountains and came out in Northshire Abbey, or in Northshire Valley rather, and set about burning vineyards and spying on people and generally giving a good starting zone experience. And that noble adventurers who were present at the time at Northshire Abbey were able to battle back the orcs and defeat their leader, behead him because the quest required his head, and seal the tunnel by collapsing the entrance where it entered into Northshire Valley.
Okay, but I don't know this particular orc is a Blackrock orc or anything.
No, someone knows that,
but I don't think
I think it's that's a good point. I think, who knows that? I think it's no, it was you. It was both. It was you and it was you and Shallan knew that the orcs Blackrock orcs, and it was Silas who knew that the guards were from.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I remember that's how the roll turned out. So yeah, you know that the orc is a Blackrock orc.
Okay, yeah, so I'll mention it to the party, say, now that I think of it, I do remember their filthy kind targeting the abbey before. Perhaps it will seek escape there. It's the best I've got.
Let's make haste.
I kind of like frown and like look at you two. I'm like,
Pat, good.
I'm like, it managed to summon one of these creatures from. I kind of just like kind of prod the guy with my foot. This guy right here. If it's going into farmland or houses full of commoners, you think it's wise to chase?
Would you just leave it be?
This isn't my job. I have quite important places to be right now.
Smell the cheese again? Like, I'm sure you do.
Well, you raise a point in that I'm not sure if this is worth sacrificing our life over. But we are to Calderai and the Worgen. We do well in the night, more than the inhabitants of these lands. What if we just...
More than a warlock?
Yes, I believe so. Warlocks do not have particular affinity with the night.
I do all, so I don't mean out of game. I don't know if they do or not.
No, not really.
No.
No particular affinity.
Kind of like kind of.
Perhaps we just merely hunt it and keep track of its location, and then let the locals handle the matter.
Kind of scratched like a big wound in my side made by the Orb Annihilation. I'm like, that does sound tempting, but I am not feeling quite 100%.
I love this person. I look at Shallan and say, you said you have no sentinel training. That means you must be a priestess, no?
I just nod.
Okay. I just kind of look at you from to the Worgen. That's really hurts to you. to the roar again, and then just okay. Well, obviously you would have done something if yeah. Good.
I'll give you a heal then. Fine.
Passive aggressive healing for the win.
Basically, yeah.
Chris, do I know? Like, am I ever gonna get that HP back?
Give me an Arcana check. Wait, no, hang on. You already rolled like an @1 on your Arcana about the dog, the fell doggy, right?
No, that was about the waller.
Okay.
No, the photo I rolled okay for, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like a 14 or something. It was pretty surprising.
Yeah. It was like a 14, and then you were like, can he climb tree? And you're like, well, fuck that. You never.
Okay, yeah. No, that's pretty specific. But as for this, yeah, you know that a long rest will
That's not too bad.
aid in your
Alright,
recovery.
I'll use the last of my mana then, and I'll heal you for 7.
Okay. Much appreciated. I kind of, I don't know, huff under my breath. I'm like,
Cantrip.
As you're being passive aggressively healed, with the best sense of smell, you smell smoke on the wind blowing from up the road ahead.
something's burning. And I run towards it, Chris.
With his newfound vigor, the doggy takes off up the road again, having
I
determined.
mean, if that's the way that the burning
Yeah. It's the way you were
The
going.
smoke's coming from the west, and he starts running.
I run back to home. I'm like, something's burning.
Something's burning.
My fucking oven.
Something's burning. Wait, I have fur, please.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, no,
I got
it's
to
from
shake
up the
my
road
head
ahead.
in his general direction and start following after.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, since I've moved like a total of 10 feet, can I try to recoup my arrows from the dead body?
Yes, you can recoup. You did what, 3 times?
1.5 arrows.
D3.
You can recoup 1 arrow.
Cool. Sweet. Thank you. And we continue.
And up the road, you continue. So Silas is obviously making ground, but you two are not too far behind him. However, Silas is the first to round a corner.
How far away is the abbey, by the way?
See,
Hours.
yeah, you'll be traveling a while. You'll be traveling, even running or making good speed. You'll be traveling like through the night and into the next day.
Yeah.
You travel on another 20 minutes, and all the while, Silas, the smell of burning and smoke in the air is stronger until the other two are able to detect it as well. And then there's like a faint glow, not on the horizon, but over the tops of the trees ahead, before you round a corner and see standing beside the road, just proud of the shoulder, a large building, its thatched roof fully ablaze, and frantic figures standing around trying to put it out, and the flames are green.
Hmm.
Green flame. Wait.
That's a big clue.
Yeah. I mean, I'll run over and try to help as I ask what
Okay,
happened.
you're a little bit behind Silas. Silas kind of gets there
Yeah,
first.
like people are people just standing outside watching it, or like.
They're dashing around frantically trying to put it
I'll
out.
kind of like just like run over one of them and be like, "What happened?"
So yeah, you get there. Looking around, the building looks to be a tannery of some sort. There's like large tannery vats lined up outside. Hides hanging out to dry, curing or whatever it is you fucking do with leather. I don't know how to fucking know.
Sure.
And yeah, there's a trio of people running around trying to douse the flames with buckets from the nearby river. There's a river, it's like a 5-minute walk away, just
That's not gonna work.
off the shoulder of the road, running back and forth with buckets. And yeah, they're clearly struggling to tackle the blaze. But you catch one of them, and they say, "We don't know. We were just asleep, and the."
I discarded vocal cords.
And suddenly, the whole roof is aflame with these terrible green flames of fel.
Chris, do I know if Felfire can be put out by water?
Give me another Arcana check.
Ooh,
What was it?
21.
Ooh.
Not 20.
Yes, but with greater, it's like it's more resilient to being put out.
So these like 3 fucks with
It's
like.
put out in the
bad
same,
fucking-
yeah, like it's put out in the same ways as you put out regular fire, but like with greater difficulty.
And there's like 3 guys, each going 5 minutes away to get a bucket of
Yes.
water, right?
Yes.
I kind of look at them and like, I don't think your efforts are gonna work.
Well, I don't think so either. But what else are we supposed to do? He says. So he's like jogging back towards the river. You're just like kind of striding to keep pace with them because you move quite a lot faster. But
Maybe stay with a friend, family.
okay, it's at this, it's at this point that Shalan and Talia are getting to this burning greenhouse.
Yeah.
Or better working place.
I mean, I have to be honest, this is a fate less tragic than I expected. Appears only the house was victimized.
How many souls come from one house?
Does it look like this fire might spread to other buildings, or is this like a house on its, like a building on its own?
No, it's a building entirely on its own, just like
Okay.
out in the middle of nowhere.
And can I make an inspection? Like, does this look like it's lost? Like, there's no saving the house, or could it possibly still be saved?
Like a thunderstorm maybe would do the trick.
We are level
I
2.
don't got that ability.
Three people with a bucket. It's looking unlikely. With a bucket each.
What
It's
if it
looking
was-
unlikely?
6 people with a bucket.
Hey, don't vote me into your.
Yeah, not sure if I want to spend my nights.
6 people with 3 buckets. I don't. Actually, it's not. You know, it's not okay. I said the river's like 5 minutes away. Looking at it now, there's actually a dock out kind of near it. So the river's only like a 60-second run away. So they're not running miles back and forth.
Right.
But no, they're not having much success. The building is rapidly becoming engulfed. 2 of them are human women.
Yeah. If one of them's crying, my
And-
baby, I will kill you.
Actually, it turns out that there are only 2 of them. I thought there were 3 here, but there's actually only 2.
2
Because one of
people
them's
with
inside the
buckets.
fucking fire.
Oh no, there's there's 4 people.
Ooh, wow.
There's a
Party.
total of
Keep it
4
multiplying.
people. There
I got
there's
you.
2 fishermen whose equipment is down by the dock and they're running back and forth. Lee Brown and Jason Mathers.
Okay.
Good
And
names.
Helene Peltskinner and Adele Fielder.
Something tells me you haven't
Singing
thought of these
hello
NPCs
to
on
me.
your own.
No, I'm here in game looking at them right now.
That's fantastic.